Perhaps the single greatest argument against the canonical reception of the Book of Enoch is its pseudepigraphical status. Pseudepigraphic works are considered writings ascribed to some other than the real author, generally with a view of giving them an enhanced authority. E. Isaac notes that First Enoch is clearly composite, representing numerous periods and writers. For example, the Book of Enoch is generally divided into 5 major sections: the Book of Watchers, the Parables or Similitudes of Enoch, the Astronomy Book, the Dream Visions, and the Admonitions or Epistle of Enoch. The Book of Watchers, from which Jude quotes, is generally considered to have been written in the 3rd century BC, or possibly earlier, whereas the Parables of Enoch is considered to have been written much later. Modern scholars, however, are not the only ones that deal with the issue of authorship and therefore credibility of First Enoch. In his work on the Apparel of Women, Tertullian also wrestled with the issue of Enochian authorship. Tertullian admits that I am aware that the scripture of Enoch is not received by some, because it is not admitted into the Jewish canon either. However, this does not dissuade Tertullian from dedicating an entire chapter of this work to argue not only for Enochian authorship, but actually elevates First Enoch to the level of Scripture. For example, Tertullian writes, "But since Enoch in the same Scripture has preached likewise concerning the Lord, nothing at all must be rejected by us which pertains to us. And we read that every Scripture suitable for edification is divinely inspired." For Tertullian, it seems that the Book of Enoch is not pseudepigraphical, but authentically authored by Enoch, and not only credible, but also divinely inspired. Similarly, Tertullian would describe Enoch as the most ancient prophet in his work on idolatry. Tertullian's position, however, was not necessarily representative of all early Christian writers. Origen, for example, acknowledges that the books which bear the name Enoch do not at all circulate in the churches as divine. Also, while Augustine would reluctantly admit that there is some truth in these apocryphal writings, and that we cannot deny that Enoch left some divine writings, he would ultimately conclude that these writings have no place in that canon of Scripture. In fact, Jerome notes that because Jude quotes from the apocryphal book of Enoch, it is rejected by many. So why is the Epistle of Jude considered canonical?